Howdy, it's Jim Morado, and this is late October 2024. I'm once again in Adams, Tennessee, and we're at the Bellwood Cemetery. I believe I've put up information about the cemetery before on some of my just basic Adams videos, but I thought I'd give you a quick look around at the Bellwood Cemetery, which, kind of in this little fenced off area, contains the final resting place of some of the family, mostly related to John Bell and the participants involved in the whole Bell Witch story. There's this big obelisk here. It stands out, and it talks a little bit about the family, and it actually points out directions to where the old family cabin was, which is on private property, but you kind of look out and get an idea of where it would be. You can kind of look over and see where a couple of family homes would have been. And yeah, there we go. It kind of lists, kind of gives you some directions. And again, on private property. But if you're doing your legend trip to Adams, Tennessee, this is one of the very easier to get to places. It's always open. If you're going to be in Adams, you should stop here anyway. And it's just a very nice cemetery. And of course, it is linked to the Bell Witch legend. I believe a lot of this land right through here was previously owned by John Bell, so it kind of has a link to the legend in its own right. And it's maybe, probably not even a quarter of a mile away from the schoolhouse, where there is a museum dedicated to the area with a lot of info on the Bell Witch. And of course, Charles Bailey Bell is buried here. Maybe one of the more significant family members that, if you're interested in the legend, you would know about. And if you are going to Adams, Tennessee, October is always a good month to visit. It's kind of late September and then into October. On the weekends, they have the Bell Witch Festival, and they show a play about it. Make sure you get your tickets early. They sell out often. Of course, if you're going to visit the Bell Witch Cave, which is maybe a mile or two from here, you'll want to call first or check their website. Make sure they're open. They're usually open in the summer and then around Halloween. And of course, this whole area is just a nice area to drive around. I really like Adams. It's not that far from Clarksville. Plenty to do in Clarksville, Tennessee, too. But this is the kind of town I'm here probably at least a couple of times a year. Just a good, weird, and I use the word weird, complimenting it. I love a good weird town, and it's definitely got, the folklore vibe. It's got the Bell Witch thing going on, and it's just a fun little town. In fact, in my opinion, Adams, Tennessee is one of my favorite towns about a legend. It's right up there with Point Pleasant, West Virginia. Just the legends are good, and the locals know quite a bit about the legend, and it's just a neat town. And especially when the caves open, especially when the Bell Witch Festival's going on, it's just a neat town to stop by. Of course, the old schoolhouse has the museum that I mentioned, and it's got some local government type offices in there too, and the old school cafeteria, Moss's Restaurant, is there in Adams, Tennessee.